Hey guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at Wukong because I've had a lot of questions in the last couple of days asking whether people should buy him from the Labyrinth store. So we're going to go through his sort of functionality at Elite and whether he's going to be able to work for you guys, which a lot of cases he's not that great at low ascension tiers, and whether you should actually focus on him and buy him from the Labyrinth store, which in some cases he is not going to be the best option. So we'll go through all of that, and then because I have bought him on this new Celestial/Hypergene account that I'm making, we will be testing him in the tower because we're hard stuck on campaign, so we'll see if we can get some tower progression as well. So let's get into the video. So looking at Wukong, obviously he's got the clones with his ultimate, which is really nice, helps him avoid damage and stuff because he disappears, the clones come out. Sounds like a nice tanking move. Problem with that is you need high ascension on him to be able to get that out and get him to use it, or you need to put him in back row and have someone else distract the enemies. This one here, really nice damage. Once he does go split into 3 clones, you're going to get a lot of damage out of that one. It's actually really nice on Riz and stuff like that. Over here, this drop the hammer is 100 points of haste. That is a lot of haste reduction. If we go over here and quickly look at the twins and look at their haste buff is 75. So you know how fast you feel when you use the twins. The difference he provides is greater than that. So that is a massive ability. That can be some really nice support if you do happen to have him in the back row and he's surviving and he drops that hammer. It can drops the stick. It can do some really nice support dropping the haste. Really nice. And then this one, obviously, if he gets CC'd, he avoids it. But there's nothing that helps him at the start of the battle survive against enemies if he's in the front row. Basically, if he's low ascension, which mine is on this account, we'll take a look at what mine looks like. As you can see down here, he's only Elite. I only got the 1 copy. I stupidly, about a week before they put him into the game, I bought a Namora from the shop. I could have 2, but we're stuck at 1. But he just doesn't function as a tank. He's got nothing special that helps him survive. I find, honestly, Tassie to be a better tank on this account at Elite because she can take 2 hits and then teleport away and she can still survive. Whereas Wukong, he just dies. Sometimes he doesn't even get to drop his stick. So that's what I want to talk about. I want to talk the practicality of him and making him work. So a lot of people, we'll do some testing with him. I'll show you him against Riz and all that. But when we look at the Labyrinth store, I've been getting a lot of questions of should I buy him? And I'm buying him on this account because this is my Hypergene Celestial account, so I'm going to be buying the Celestial from the shop. I think for like fresh players, like if you're, basically if you're starting fresh, you're buying your first few heroes from the shop, I would still personally go Chimera. If you're not using Chimera as your carry hero, you've had good RNG, kind of like me on this account where I've gotten let's take a look. I've got Iron. He's already at Legendary plus 2 more copies. I've had the good RNG. I've got what I needed there. I only need 2 more copies and I'll have him ascended. Just need some fodder. But if you've been lucky, then maybe you can go him. And if you're not using Chimera as your carry hero. Aside from that, I would recommend, if you are using Chimera as your carry hero, which is very common, I would still go for her first. I feel like getting a hero that's going to carry your team, getting that hero to ascended first is the most important thing. And people can say, yeah, but if I buy Wukong, I can make him my carry hero. The problem with that is you can't summon well, you can, but it's very rare to summon copies of him. You might go through, you need 8 copies total to get a hero to ascended. Sorry, not Celestials, obviously, but a Chimera, say, 8 copies to get her to ascended. You'll probably pull 4 or 5 and then only have to buy 3 or 4 of her to have her ascended, and that is going to help your progression way more than having maybe a legendary Wukong, because to get him just a legendary you need 4 copies, legendary plus you need 6, mythic you need 8. So basically he's going to take a long time to get to ascended or mythic and become really useful. So I definitely think it's more important to buy your carry hero if it is Chimera. Some people may go for the K-Source, the Screg, something like that. You just want a well-built hero before you go for him. After that, feel free to go for him. And then the decision that people have been asking me is, do I go for Arthur or Wukong? Now, this one is very dependent on your team. So for me, I do really like Arthur. I think Arthur's fantastic, especially in my Gwyneth account. Obviously, I bought him, so I don't have to worry about that. But if I was using a Gwyneth, say, or something that really benefits from the rally from Arthur, where let's go into Arthur just to refresh newer players who don't know much about Arthur. Let's go down to here. Okay, so when we go test hero Arthur, he puts this this line behind him. Oh, it's with his signature item. He won't be able to see it. But basically, he'll put a zone behind him. It'll light up in that bluey sort of color that shield is in. And basically, heroes in that behind him will gain haste, basically. They attack faster. They'll also gain crit once you get into level 10 or 20 signature items. So it's a really nice buff for certain heroes. So for instance, like I said, if you're using Gwyneth, he is definitely going to be the better option. And then it comes to you to decide what else you want. But he has really good damage mitigation, so he is a really effective tank. The other thing to remember with him is you're not going to get him straight away, obviously, because you do need to spend a lot more Labyrinth coins to get him. However, when we look at it, he's 60,000, so you need to buy it 4 times, so it's 240,000 coins. However, once you do get him, you can effectively get him to whatever ascension your second best hero is, because you're not going to be linking him to your best hero, because that's obviously going to be your carry hero, but your second best hero, you'll be able to link him to there, get him to whatever ascension level that is. So for me, on my Gwyneth account, I've got him linked to a Chimera, which is Mythic Plus, almost ascended, and that gets him to that high ascension tier, but it's a hero I wasn't going to use anyway, and that's the great thing about him. So the decision between Wukong and Arthur, it becomes really what you would prefer. If you have some really solid tanks and your main like damage dealers won't benefit as much from being in the back row getting that haste buff, I'd probably go for Wukong. If you're like me with the Gwyneth and you've got that and you want a solid tank as well, he's really nice. So it's completely up to you. For most cases, I would probably go Wukong personally, just because I just feel like he's going to be really nice at high ascension, I feel. And this is all speculation because I obviously haven't got him and got him working, but I just feel like that haste decrease, plus once he can start spamming out those clones, he's going to get good damage. I think he's going to be fantastic. He's the one I'd go with on most of my accounts, except obviously the Gwyneth account. So that covers that. Now Wukong, let's have a test with him. I hope that made sense. Basically, most of the time I'd go your carry hero, Chimera, then I'd go Wukong. But if you're using something like a Gwyneth, I'd go Arthur. Okay, jumping into guild. So I wanted to show you guys the Wukong in the Riz battle, because I really like him in the Riz battle in Labyrinth as well. I've already done it this week, this couple days, so we can't show it. But I got one spare guild hunt. So my last guild hunt, if it's in here, if it is in here somewhere, please. I literally just did it. Rip. Okay, I cannot find it. Okay, oh, there it is. Got it. Okay, got it. So the last one I did was 4,911. Sorry for taking so long. 4,911. And that was using Belinda instead of Wukong. So then I did a quick damage test with the Wukong, and it got me a lot more damage. And I just want to show you, because in the Riz, and I'll just leave it on auto, the thing with this guy is what you really want to do is you want to wait for Riz to ult, and then use his clones, because if he uses clones right before the ult, sometimes they'll die and you'll lose that damage increase. But as you'll see here, I think the first ult they'll survive. And obviously I'm really early on this account. I'm really early, so we're not going to be doing amazing things. But the great thing about these clones, especially in the Labyrinth, where the Riz's like fireball thing, you know how he burns someone, does an absolute ton of damage in the Labyrinth version of it. And having those clones is so nice, especially if you start out with a full energy bar. You can use his ult. If you don't have something like, a Baden or a Grizzled to put minions out there to take that, he can pop his clones. They'll end up getting the burn and dying, and you'll save out on a lot of damage. So it's a really nice strategy to use. Just put him in there and get it going. But it's even nice damage here because of that second ability, which is doing damage based on the max HP, or no, on the remaining HP of the enemy. It's kind of like Rosaline, how it scales. I don't know how it scales, but it just does, and it does a little bit of decent damage. As you can see, we've already hit that 4,900,000. I think I said that wrong earlier. But as you can see there, I used the clones then just before Riz ulted, and it kind of hurt our thing because we could have had all that extra damage. But there you go. We almost got to the 5.5 there. It's not like, obviously I'm early game, but it is a fairly decent increase. It may be like, who cares? It's 600,000. It's 600,000 difference. But when you're looking at a total of 5 million, it's actually a decent increase. So in situations, he can be nice there. But I didn't click the damage. Sorry, guys. Sorry, I didn't click the damage. But it is an increase on the Belinda. So once again, it's something you can test. But I feel like he's not great unless he's higher ascended. So let's jump over here, have a look at him here, and I'll show you what I mean. So this is a tower stage, pretty standard. So he does drop the hammer there, and then he's pretty much, he's still survived. And then he's out of the game. So he doesn't survive too well as a basic tank, say. And he does just kind of drop, which does suck, but hey. Ooh. Do we win? Okay, nice. But however, the other way you can use him, my team sucks against Savies. I really need a Brutus on this account because everything gets one-shot by Savies, which sucks, except for Iron, but he dies pretty quick after. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this there, this there, this there, and this there. Let's see if that works. It probably won't, but yeah, you can put him in the back row so that you're guaranteed to drop his hammer and get some damage. The thing about this that sucks is my Iron doesn't get to do his grip pull in because he doesn't have enough dodge yet to dodge those. Hey, we may actually get this. No, we're not. Ooh, can we? But as you can see, he still dies fairly quick being at a low ascension. And like I said, he doesn't really have time to get his clones out. So that's where he's going to fall off. Oh, wait. Rip. I just put my gear on him. Let's do that. Let's. Okay, he might survive a bit longer now. Okay, let's go back to the tower because campaign I'm completely hard stuck. So let's go here. Let's test him out again. Now we might get some good use. So he's going to drop the hammer, which is really nice. It is a really good slow, like really helpful. And there you go. Now he gets dropped, which sucks. We'll try again with him in the front row, see how well he survives. We're just not really going to do anything against against the Savies. It's just not going to happen. So let's go again. Let's pop him up there. Let's do that. And then I really want to mind control that Savies, but I'm actually going to put her up here to try and mind control something and help Wukong survive. So let's see. Can he survive? He's actually surviving. Not too bad. Oh, he did. Okay, right. What happened there? The reason he survived. Against certain enemies, he's going to actually be nice. Ooh, we're getting some use. Maybe he is useful. Okay, so the Australian has a knockback for her first attack. And what happened there is Wukong was able to avoid that, get a clone out, then the clone took all the damage, then he came back out, so he was able to survive. So there we go. Situational. Let's see damage. I don't think he would have done too much. Not really, because he doesn't have the AoE. He's more of a single target type thing. But good for bursting down high HP units. Let's try that again. So maybe here, because he has the stomp, I'm not sure if that's considered a CC or not. Let's have a look. Let's see what happens here. Okay, he hasn't put clones out, so he hasn't been hit by a CC yet, but he is going to pop his ult here. So, hey, we are getting a little bit of use out of the Wukong, which is nice. Let's keep trying. I think because all the other stages I was getting stuck at have Savies, and I just couldn't get anything to survive against the Savies. So maybe it could be a thing. But I'm still not going to say he's a fantastic tank. But if you fight someone that's first ability is CC, could work. Okay, I think the Verdansk's going to just straight up kill us at the start here. There's no CC coming out of this team except for the Arden, and I don't think he's going to survive until that Arden roots. So let's just see. Okay, he is actually surviving. This is not too bad. We're going to push a bit more tower. Finally goes down to the bats, which sucks. I really hate Verdan at this stage of the game. But there we go. We're going to get this down. Hey, let's push a few more levels. See what happens. Let's see. But yeah, overall, I do sometimes on this account prefer using the Ninja Turtle just because he at least gets a stun out. Let's try this maybe. Let's try that. Actually, I'll probably need the mind control up the top to help him survive. As you can see, drops pretty quick. Drops really quick. Mihira? Can we get it? Ooh, got them heals. Clutch heals. Surely we can kill that. Yep, got it. Got it. Nice. Okay, we're doing all right in tower here. I wonder if we'll get enough purple stones. Let's see. Okay. Wukong again. Okay, this one has almost 0 CC, so I feel like he's bound to drop. Let's just see what happens. We got the pull in. We got that. That's okay. He dropped really quick. So it's going to be situational use at low ascension, but I feel like once I get a bit further, the elite copy just really isn't going to cut it. So, it is what it is. Oh, I should have saved that ult. I should have saved that. Oh, can we kill? Nice. Okay. Okay. We're going to keep pushing this tower. Let's do it. This account's going all right. Okay. Let's check this out. Any CC coming from this team? 0. There is 0 CC. Let's just have a crack and see what we can do. Okay, and once again, that slow that dropped on the group of 3 was really nice. Like, actually really helpful. I think we're dead on this one. I think we're dead. Rip. Try again. Okay, so what we might do, because that hammer drops really nicely, I kind of want to leave it like that. I feel like if we just get a bit better RNG. So watch, we get the pull in, then he drops the hammer on all of them, it slows them down, which is really, really nice. We need my hero to ult here. Okay, good. We got it. Now we're going to get a heal, and that's GG. Okay, nice. Unless we get smashed by this Belinda's ult. Nah, we got to. Nice, okay. This is working all right. This is not. This is definitely not a Wukong carry. This is just nice RNG. But that hammer, like I said, if you can get that hammer to drop, look at him, 0 damage. It can actually really support your team, but it's not enough to warrant going him first, I don't think. Let's go for this. Let's see. Okay, so the Hogan goes the knock up, and you'll see he splashed out into a clone and then came back and died. Okay, that sucks. But the Hogan's knock up, I think it just straight up killed him. But normally you can get that Hogan. We're going to lose that. Let's try again. Let's have a look up the top at that Hogan. Because once again, he has the knock up. So there you go. And you see the clone come out and then instantly die, and then Wukong dies. Or I don't know if that's a glitch where he dies from the knock up attack and then the clone tries to come out, but then it realizes he's dead. I'm not sure how that's working, but yeah, it's a thing. Oh, if we could kill this Isabella, I don't think so, because she's going to ult, and we're dead. Oh, it was close. Let's try one more time. I'm going to put on 1x speed. I'm going to see if we can see what actually happens to the Wukong. So you can see the knock-up comes, and it looks like the clone, and it just bugs out. But I think it is that the knock-up does kill him, and that makes it... I think we just need to dodge the Brutus spin, and then we might be good. I think we did just dodge it, actually, so we should win this one. I think we've got this. No, mind controlled. No, okay. I spoke too early. If we didn't get mind controlled, we had that one, 100%. Can we kill her? Turn around. Don't. She was dead and we wouldn't attack her. Okay, yeah, so that's definitely what happens. If we were a bit tankier, we would survive that and get the clone out, but apparently the game bugs out when it does that and tries to bring the clone but can't, and then, yeah, it's a thing. But not too bad. Hey, we're going to clear this stage. Nice. This just turned into me having fun in tower, so I apologize. Hope you guys got the information you wanted about it at the start of the video. Now, that's the big question. Does that give us enough? Damn it. Okay, let's just pop all these because we need that food. And if you guys are wondering, we'll stop progressing there, but that is the Wukong. So he is kind of niche, but like I said, on this account, realistically, I'd have him at Elite Plus now if I didn't buy that Nomura. But this account is going to get to the stage soon where I'm going to move my my Iron into Mythic. And, my levels are going to get up. And that Elite Plus, unless you have some nice support, kind of like the rest of the team with that Wilder support team with all the CC, it's just not going to cut it because he doesn't have the tanky enough stats. And it's going to take a long time to get him to Ascended where he's going to be useful. That's why work on your carry hero first and then go to that. And then, you should be all right. As for this account in general, it's looking pretty nice. We just need some food and then we'll get everyone Ascended. I've got Kaz and Tree on my wish list because I'm going to get one more of each of them and then feed them away as fodder because I'm not going to build them on this account for a long time. And I just want to progress as quick as I can with this one. And then as you'll see, we have the 31,000 diamonds. That is because I did purchase the, where is it? This one. And I've saved all those diamonds because we're going to do the big Stargaze pool once we clear chapter 15. So we'll have a bunch more diamonds by the time we get that stage, and it's going to be nice. So realistically on this account, I think I'd have probably 10,000. I think I've got about 20,000 from those rewards-ish. So if I popped all them, I'd probably have the food. If I popped another 10,000, which were the free-to-play diamonds, I'd probably have enough food to get my Iron ascended, which, I mean, not ascended, to mythic, which would be really nice and really help out the account, because then he would get that CC and it'd be pretty tops. But we've got to wait because we're saving those diamonds to do this weird thing. And obviously, I'm building the Wukong because it's my celestial account. So we want to get those celestials, we want to get those hyper genes. The Mihiru's at Elite Plus, we did get lucky, get a second copy of her from that event. So that's where the account's at. It's actually progressing really well. Really happy with the progression. We are on stage 1128, I think it is. It's behind the bag, so you can't really see it. But that is going to be it for this one, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing the next one. Cheers.